Hello everyone, welcome back for more of Corby's Murder Mystery. I apologize for the game's sound being a little bit loud in the last video. I would turn it down, except there really isn't that much sound in the game overall. It's mostly right at the beginning, so we should be in the clear now. We shouldn't have too much more of those kinds of problems. So you saw a little bit of the gameplay in the last video, and I'm gonna warn you right now, unfortunately, most of the game revolves around doing what we did before, which is really just asking people about all the other people. It's pretty monotonous. It's kind of tedious. I don't know how much fun it'll be to watch, honestly. I think, well, I don't know. Maybe it's more fun to watch than to do yourself, actually. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like I said, this game very much riffs on the Colonel's Bequest, and also the Dagger of Amon-Ra. Actually, both of the Lorabo games are quite definitely very foundational in this game's gameplay and pacing and plot style. So we'll see how it goes. I'm highlighting this game mostly because obviously very few people have heard of it or seen it or played it, and also, you know, it feels like a Sierra adventure. It's a fan-made game, but it does feel like a real Sierra game, which is cool, which I like. So let's see. We were just asking Chris about various people, and I might as well go all the way and finish asking him about the different people. Who else is there? I have a list of all the characters here, so I'm just kind of cycling through it. So there's Megan, who's a babe, and Chris thinks that he's got to find her later. Mel, she's alright. I hear she likes Jay. Oh boy. Ryan, he's the man. He was that magnificently mustached man who had the van. He's the man with the van. Stacy, our twin sister. Too bad she got all the looks out of you two, Chris says jokingly. Shouldn't there be quotation marks there to indicate the whatever? And then there's Steph. Squitball's the best. She should leave Chea and go out with me. I have no idea why Steph is called Squirtball, honestly. I have some surmisings about it, which are quite entirely not PG in nature, which I will not elaborate on, for better or for worse. Buddy is the dog. Oh, it's actually Chris's dog, that's right. Which you can ask about, but Buddy's really not important to the game at all. There's also a cat. The cat is alright. You can ask about the cat, but the cat and the dog are completely unimportant to the pacing or plot of the game. And then there's us. You can also ask characters about us to see what they think of us, and this person thinks that you're the best. Alright. That's really it. I mean, again, most of the game just revolves around... Oh, let me speed up the game a little bit. There we go. That's better. Around doing that. And you can't really do Lorabo kind of things like open these dressers, because they're not your dressers. You cannot open them. Oh, here's Ryan. What is he doing with his hands? Is he... Okay, you know what? I don't think I want to know. Forget it. Whatever. Oh, he's meditating on the floor near his bed. Alright. Can we talk to him? Hey, you should try some meditation. It could do you a lot of good, Corb. Yeah, alright. Can we ask Ryan about various people? Brenda's such a drunk. I wish he'd fall down some stairs. Oh, Ryan, you don't mean that, surely. Chris is my best bud, next to you, of course, Corb. Jessica? Jessica's cool. Ask to see her piercings. No. Let's ask about Joe instead. Gotta love that fro. Ha ha ha. Slap my fro. Alright, ask about Jay. Jay and I have never seen eye to eye. Maybe one of them is taller than the other. Megan. She's one crazy cat. Mel. She dumped me in high school. I never knew why. Okay. Ryan, which is you. Great. Want some herbal tea? No, thank you. I don't want to know what kind of herbs you put in your tea, sir. And then Stacy, who again is her twin sister. You're definitely the good twin. Okay. And then there's Steph. I only met her once, but she seems okay. Alright. Again, we can ask about ourselves. You are the greatest. Alright. People say that a lot. Up here in the attic, there's really not much. There's some random boxes. There are boxes everywhere. There's also an old chest here. Let's see. Can we open the chest and look inside? Inside, you find a death threat. Oh boy, that didn't take long for the game to get exciting. It reads, "You are so dead, Joe. I'll teach you for looking at Steph the way you do." It is signed by Jay. Maybe if you're going to write and send a death threat to someone, maybe the best thing to do is actually not to sign it. Unless somebody else wrote it and is trying to frame Jay. And it actually becomes an inventory item. Yeah. Death threat. Lighter. Cigarettes. Nice. And you can actually, I think you can look at it. This is a death threat from Jay to Joe. Okay, that's awesome. Or maybe it's not awesome. I don't know. I find it awesome, and maybe I should not. There's nothing to do with this clock. It's just it's very old, and you can't look at the time. The game doesn't understand time. Oh, here's the cat. Oh, also here's a here's an old armoire here. Let's open the armoire. Inside you find a magnifying glass. You take it with you. These doors just lead to the bedrooms where we were. And again, the cat doesn't really do anything. It's the cat that lives in this mansion. Stay away from it. You're quite allergic. Can you talk to the cat? No. Can you pet the cat? Even though you're very allergic to the cat, you pet it. You'll regret it later. I actually, I didn't like the sound of this message. It sounds too much like, you know, an ominous adventure game warning that you've just done something that will irreparably cause you to die later. I actually looked at the game's code in AGI Studio and confirmed this doesn't do anything. Despite the message, this doesn't do anything more than just show you a message. It doesn't set any variable that dooms you to die or some other terrible fate. So do not let the game intimidate you out of petting the cat. You can pet the cat all you want. In fact, I'm going to do it several more times just to show the game who's boss. That should be enough. I'm sure the cat enjoyed that. Alright, what's in here? This is actually not a bedroom. This goes to, here we go. This is the bathroom. And that looks a little bit weird because the game's kind of fast, so... Actually, it still looks weird. I have no idea what this person's doing. Hold on. Who's this person? Very neat and tidy. Okay, toilet, sink, and bathtub. I can see that, but who's the... What is your name? Oh, for crying out loud. This is... hold on, let's see. I think this is Megan. Yes, Megan is making herself look pretty. Okay. Can we talk to Megan?
Hey, Corb. I'll be out of here in a bit.
Okay. And of course we can ask her about the various people. Brent's okay, drinks too much. Ask... Helps if you spell correctly, unlike the game. Ask about Chris.
We're in a band together, remember? We're the best.
Okay. Jessica.
I don't think she likes me. Oh well, no big loss. Tee.
Joe.
He's a great guy. He gave me all kinds of weed.
Jay.
He's always eyeing me. I should teach him a lesson sometime.
Okay. Megan. Oh, which is her.
Just freshening up, Corb. How do I look?
I don't know. You look like an AGI sprite. Mel.
I think she likes dogs too much.
Oh, please don't use an apostrophe for a plural. That's the wrong thing. Ryan.
He's really nice to me.
Stacy.
Stacy's all right. You guys are twins, right?
And then there's Steph. Who has some attitude apparently. And you can also ask, of course, as usual.
You're so sexy, Corb.
This might seem kind of funny, but actually most of the women in the game respond that way if you ask them about yourself. Let's make good use of the toilet while we're here. And also he pulled a newspaper out of somewhere, unless that's the death threat that he's reading. Okay. Ooh, that was fun! Flush! Awesome. Can we take a bath? Oh, this game does not let us Lorabo ourselves. Okay, that's nice. I still have no idea what this woman whose name I already forgot is doing. I think she's it looks like she's brushing her teeth, although she may be putting on makeup. She's doing some kind of female bathroom activity, which we probably should not elaborate on, because that's just the kind of thing that people don't want to know about. Or maybe they do, I don't know. One thing that you do want to make sure you do is check both of these armoires. There's one upstairs, there's one down here. So let's see, if we look around, yeah, there's no old armoire here. Inside you find a rusty old key. You take it with you, even though it's not yours. Alright, let's go through these doors here. And that takes us to here. This is Joe. He's playing a game of pool by himself. He'd join in, but you'd only embarrass yourself. And actually, even if you try to play pool, it says you'd only embarrass yourself, which is misspelled, because I'm pretty sure it has 2 R's in it. Embarrass. Whatever. Let's talk to Joe. Hey Corb, how about a game? No, thank you, because I'd only embarrass myself, but I can ask about people, like Brent. We're supposed to drink later. Ask about Chris. Hate that guy. Who invited him? Why don't you like Chris? Besides that he smokes a lot. Jessica's the best. She's fun to drink with. Joe, which is you. Doing fine, Corb. Grab a cue. No, thank you. Let's talk about Jay instead. Jay's been quite a jerk to me lately. Have you seen that note that he wrote to you, Joe? That might be a bit of an understatement. I'm gonna kill you. Oh, that's kind of a jerky thing to say. You know, that's not very nice, Jay. I don't know. Can I show the threat to Joe? No, I don't think there's any way to actually ask Joe about the death threat. So I don't know if he's read it. Maybe he doesn't know that Jay's plotting to kill him. Also, I don't know why it was sitting in that chest. But whatever. You know what? Forget it. Let's continue with our interrogation of Jay while he's trying to rub his pool cue on the table. Megan is, we heard she's a good drummer. Don't know why she's in a band with Chris, though. I don't know, maybe she likes Chris. She was in my math class once. Alright. What about Ryan? He's a fun guy. Yes, I'm sure he is. Stacy? She's cool. She likes my hair. Gotta love that fro. Alright, and Steph. Never met her really. Heard she's nice. Okay. And you can ask about the cat. That cat is cool, I guess. And the dog. But he's one cool dog. Alright. Oh, and then there's us. You're the greatest, Corb. Yeah, whatever. Oh, and I think you can actually play a record which does absolutely nothing except create music, which I will run away from now. Ooh, okay. So this is obviously a library. But unfortunately, most of the books you've never heard of, and if you try to get them, the game won't let you. You don't need any of the books nor have time to read. What are you so busy with, man? We're here to have a good time. Jessica has time to read. Tell me you have something important to do that, well, whatever. And this is Jessica. I don't know why I remember her name. But yeah, this is Jessica reading a book for her class. She doesn't seem to be enjoying herself. Too bad. Talk to her.
Hey, I'm just reading this stupid book for school. Should have done this a while ago.
Come on, Jessica. We're on vacation now. You could have done that when before we came. Well, oh well, whatever. Just ask about the various people.
Brent's got some bad attitude towards me. I wonder why.
That's an indirect question and shouldn't end in a question mark.
Chris is still mad at me for dumping him years ago.
Jessica, which is you. Whoops.
This book is so dumb. Maybe you can help me later, Corb.
Help you with what? With the book? I don't know, you seem to be handling it pretty well yourself. Joe?
He has cool hair.
Come on, people. Seriously, stop talking about the hair. I mean, I'm sure that Joe's a nice guy and all that, and he's got a nice fro, but I'm sure he gets annoyed by people talking about his hair constantly. Jay is a nice guy. He's such a nice guy that he sends death threats to people with fros. Megan thinks she's the best.
I don't really like her.
Mel?
She seems like a nice girl.
Ryan?
Nice guy.
Alright, Jessica, you're boring.
Stacy's in the study, probably being a loser as usual.
Hey, that's my sister you're talking about. Alright, Steph?
Steph doesn't like me for some reason. Well, I don't like her.
And if we ask about us, again, you're so sexy. Most of the women say that. I'm probably not going to ask all the people about all the people in every act. I'm just kind of doing this just so you get an idea of what they think of each other. Who's this person? You're in the study. You. Oh, this is awesome. You are the study. You know what? That's so awesome that I think this makes a great stopping point. We're going to stop here and continue being the study in the next video. Goodbye.